Hello everyone, welcome you all in today's my class. In today's class, we will proceed our geography chapter 3, that is water resources, with next topic. And in today's video we will discuss topic about multi-purpose projects. So let's start this video with this topic. So multi-purpose projects are in many countries. Special projects have been undertaken to develop and utilize water resources. These projects aim at the overall situation, overall utilization of the rivers and serve many purpose simultaneously. So they are thus called multi-purpose river valley projects. So next we will discuss benefits of multi-purpose projects. So, in a multi-purpose project, once or more huge dams are constructed across a river to store water in reservoirs. So, this water is then utilized for different purpose like irrigation, flood control, generation of hydroelectricity, inland navigation, fish breeding, afforestation, and recreation. Okay, so some important multi-purpose projects in world are. So the Tennessee Valley Authority in the USA was the first multi-purpose project to be set up in the world, and some other important ones are Aswan in Egypt, Tarbela in Pakistan, Hoover and Collie in the USA, and Volta in Ghana. So that are some important river projects in world. So next we will proceed topic discuss topic about conservation of water, means water का संरक्षण कैसे करना चाहिए और क्यों करना चाहिए. So water as a natural resource is of prime importance to us. Rapid population growth has fast depleted the reservoirs of fresh water. Deforestation, construction of houses, roads, and industries has also depleted the underground water reservoirs. Underground water reserves. One of the major challenges of the 21st century is access to and adequate supply of clean water. Thus, it is imperative that we manage our water resources carefully and conserve it for future use. So the important method of conserving water are as follows. First, afforestation. So according to afforestation, that is planting of trees and other plants can slow down the surface runoff and improve seepage of water in the soil. In this way, underground water reservoirs can be replenished. Next, efficient irrigation method. So the most important use of fresh water is irrigation. So efficient irrigation method must be used so that there is no wastage of water. Over irrigation is neither good for the crops nor for the soil. Canals and dams must be repaired to avoid wastage of water. So sprinklers are a very effective method of irrigation. They can irrigate even undulating land. Water loss through seepage can also be checked. In dry region where evaporation rate is high, uh, trickle or drip irrigation, okay, is useful. Underground pipes supply water to the roots of plants. So next, industrial water may be recycled. So industrial water may be recycled and used for cleaning and cooling the machines. So next, wastage of water should be avoided. So in domestic use, wastage of water should be avoided. Taps should not be unnecessarily kept open, and the faulty ones should be repaired. Waste water from kitchens may be used to fill up air coolers or for gardening. So next, rainwater harvesting is an important method of conserving water. Rainwater can be collected in storage tanks and later be used to fill up wells and tube wells. So that's our method of conservation of water. All are very effective for conservation of water techniques. So here your chapter 3 water resources is completed. I hope your all doubts are clear. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.